got him hot. Hey, man can't ball like this, man. Lord, pass the pig skin when he stretch a distance. I'm talking a few 100,000 yards. You just on your 5th grade. Run it up, 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 count it up. Hey, hundreds and 50s and 20s, no 5s and no singles, don't count on them. Hey, she wanted like me cause I blame she can't count on him. She try to be nosy and hit up my ex, she like, girl, you can count on him. Hey, hey, we need more, tell them we need more. Putting numbers on the board like them in cars in my front yard. 30 on my wrist, well, point to God. Big numbers, 100-minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, whole team counted, that's a big number. Big numbers, 100-minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, blue hunts, whole team counting, that's a big number.
Let me see.
How many of y'all came to win? Oh, they asking my name, huh? You ready? S-T-R-O. I ain't come to play with you. Life challenging, but I wouldn't trade with you. It's early, I'm up. I can't spend the day with you. I'm out in my business. I ain't getting paid with you. My color bright. I ain't finna fade with you. Man, I gotta come clean like a maid with you. I've been on my everybody drop when I drop. Look at shorty, she support ride. Living up, never not on my grind. New York City time. Another brother better, you will never find. I've been these competitions, take shots, take no please. Putting live from the winning side, ready to try, keep a different vibe. Is you down the ride, never tired. You will never know, you ain't never try. Work it out, hey yo, I need that. Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard, on the job, you can see that. On my hit is real good, we don't need your feedback. They clear the way when my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Now what I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Yeah, beats, leave it in the street, case on the news.
What I do, lace up my shoes, chase W's, great colored coops. No, I can't be number 2. MVP the league most valuable, they sweet as apple juice. Talking trophies, I done grabbed a few, can't match this attitude. I wear my heart.
I see what these boys looking like. Damn, he got 2.
This breeze freeze, stop you in your tracks, there's not no preseason. We see.
All right, Coach, thanks. CA Sports coverage of the NFL. Sunshine State. Downtown Tampa's the spot. Raymond James Stadium. The scene a few moments ago. Here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Minnesota Vikings and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Keep playing hard.
Johnny got Dalvin back. I'm playing Dalvin in a minute. The whole playoff. Yeah. Oh, he calls it. What the fuck is that? See what Tua does out there. So we got a rookie going against us. What the hell going on with this shit? Did you pick this one?
Check out! Right, 40! Defense wins championship!
A former Seminole back home in Florida. It's Dalvin Cook. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
Focus defense. 11B. 11. Check back 45.
Here's Luck. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. He'll get 15 and a Vikings first down. What a nice start there to the aerial attack to pick up the first.
And I think preseason is officially over now. Getting into the groove of the regular season, that's a great way to get started. First drive of the season, what a nice completion.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now a run with Cook. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. It was Jaron Reed who got him down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Now Cook, he's got it off the draw.
Come on, man. You got to
Nowhere for him to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10.
I see that Buccaneers D-line like Jared Reed do look kind of nasty. I don't know what he had to do. He keep pausing and shit. Let's say Claris. I don't know who that bitch is. Oh shit. Oh, here we go. We got everything straight.
2 runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, Luck. That'll be complete to Cook. And they will advance this across midfield, but still well shy of a first as he's tackled at the 47. Call it a gain of 5. And that's going to make it 4th down.
You going for it, baby? Okay. What these boys do?
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Check 48. Wahoo. 45 to Mike. Get that quarterback deep. Get that quarterback deep line. D-line, get that.
They snap it to Luck. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Terry McLaurin, 47
Let's go, baby. That's how we start the season.
as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and that makes the score 7-0. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Let's see what we got going on.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. 70 Indy.
I don't know about the receiver we got.
Hey, check 20. Yes.
Now the first carry for Ronald Jones. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Taking all day to pick his plays and shit.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Running right, Jones. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. 8 yards there on the carry, and now they're left with a much more manageable 3rd and 3.
Makes it 3rd and 3.
Oh, shit. Let me see what they're trying to do. Alright.
An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on 3rd down. They'll try and run for it with Jones. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. An ideal start defensively. They already have the touchdown. Now they get the stop.
Just like they drew it up on the chalkboard. Does that sound dated? Right? Am I out of touch a little bit? All right. Grease board, head, computer. Exactly what you want, though. Score on your first drive. Stop them on the first drive defensively.
The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game. But this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football. Because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
And just not much to be had there. 1 yard out to the 10.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. And an alley to run. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
675. Under 10. Under 10. 10. 12. Watch it. Slam. 22 jet bomber. 22 jet bomber. 12. Hey, Haywood.
45's
the mic. 45's the mic. Right here. 45, Mike, 45. Here we go.
From the gun on 3rd down, Luck. And he's got his man on the out route. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. Luck going to bring him up 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game.
Safety's creeping. One back. 11 Z. Hey, check Mike 45.
Here's Luck.
You ready?
He's going to rifle one deep left side. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Good D. Oh, some dumb shit. I'm always do a couple dumb passes a game.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And a 3 and out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive.
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
57's Mike.
Back to throw here. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play.
This is JJ. Nigga taking all day to take his place. Come on, man.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. He'll look to throw. And he's going to go down again. The defensive end, Daniel Hunter, drops him.
Well, no takes start down quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Hey, check 12 team spin. Ready, go.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And look at that. A diving catch. It'll be a gain of 17, but even with that, they'll be well short here for 4th down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Vikings 7, Buccaneers 0. Matt Gay on for the field goal. A 30.
Gay's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
At their own 23-yard line.
Alright. Let's see what we're looking like. I'll look what I can do.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out. What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, and it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Hey, watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen. Kill, 12. Blue draw Corkers. Watch the whip. Check. Check hot route. Hot. Kill. 12. Turn it up. Kill. Hey, Delta. Check. Strong right. Fresno.
Now Luck. He's going to loft one deep left side here. It's caught inside the 25. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. DJ Moore, 71 yards. And the Vikings get the quick strike touchdown. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air, eluding the pressure right. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a 1st down.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a 1st down with a nice throw.
That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 12.
On the ready. Mike 50. Mike 50. Here it comes. Here it comes. 50's the mic. 50's the mic. You gonna see me in your nightmares, son. You gonna see me in your nightmares. Check 26. Check 26. Charlie. Check 4. Mike's 50.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Credit the sack to Malik Jefferson.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game.
No. Off. Check 50. Check 50. Check 52. Check 3. Check 3. Nice 7. Let's go. Let Hudson.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Looking downfield for Godwin.
Oh, good shit.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 28. That's not one that he's going to want to remember, but he had to get it out of the way at some point, his first career interception.
And if he's the guy that they think he is, he's not laughing it off, but he's also not going to let it affect him as the game proceeds. He's going to go back out there, still be the same confident kid, the reason that they drafted him, and go out and play.
God damn it. Redskins S high. This nigga said high. Oh no.
Check out. 140. Check 31. Check 31.
First down, here's the run with Cook. Stays on his feet.
On,
and he gets this inside the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
They run again on first down. Cook. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Now whistles and a timeout. Looks like we've got a Vikings slow to get up. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back.
Man, I'm gonna fuck around up trading this dude, man. He's soft as hell.
Go, Mike. 167.
Let's fucking got him there.
Hey, let's go.
On 2nd and 11 now. Luck. And he's got the hook up to Moore. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Check out. 190. Come on, D. Alert 3. Alert 3. 11.
From the red zone now, Locke. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 6 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
Bring it. 180. Watch the run.
Now Locke. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Get your backs to the goal line. I can hear my high school coach right now. This is when force meets force. Got to be physical in order to win this battle.
Yeah, that's where the physicality pays off. A nice job forcing the contact and forcing the incompletion.
Yeah, Coach Ford would have loved that play.
Hey, Steve 6.
To the air again. Lock to the goal line, but it's incomplete. Problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know what's out doing this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, It makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
Oh, this nigga, what the fuck is Luck doing? Nah, my other franchise, I got the Bucks, but nah, this is the Vikings.
And the Buccaneers defense holds
Man,
and they
Luck
get
out
the
here
football
tripping, man.
back.
What the fuck is that?
57 to Mike. You're out.
Yeah.
Switch.
Fuck it.
Switch. Ready, go.
They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Give the tackle there to Daniil Hunter.
Second and 10.
My defense playing good as hell. Like my offense cracking. Yo, Steve. Well, he was trying to do something with his mic. I don't know what he's doing now. His raggedy ass mic. Man, this nigga's taking all day to pick his plays.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Check the out.
On play action, they'll
Don't
throw.
do it.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete.
What's your shit?
Check three. Check.
Now, you been spending crazy money on that shit, huh? So you been putting crazy money on that shit, huh?
Jim.
Man, hell no, your ass putting money on
On
that
3rd
shit.
down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty. And it's 4th down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game. A 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance.
Fucking Dalvin hurt again.
Especially maybe want to look at some safer
Fucking
routes after
trade
the
Dalvin,
interception he
man.
had that
Nigga
ended
suck.
the last drive.
Missed the whole playoffs. Now this motherfucker hurt week 1. I'm like, damn, this nigga suck. I'm gonna give me another running back, man.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this goal?
You out there too, man.
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field. And he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you got to be ready to go.
And he'll get
Hey,
it.
D-Lo over there
Touchdown,
buying his team shit, man. You see.
Alexander Madison taking it in. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage.
That's great.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
Who ain't on?
And they will not get a chance to return.
Shit, I can't do nothing anyway. My cap
end
fucked
zone
up.
for a touchback.
-6. Man, it ain't got to be like that. It ain't like that, man. Nah, I'm cool with my team. Shit, I like my team. You trading King at Eagles.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10 as opposed to 21-3. 21-10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion about how they're going to finish this thing off. 21-3, I think discouragement clouds that locker room.
Yeah, and I think a touchdown much bigger than a field goal on this drive just to get into the end zone and get that momentum.
Get out of here now.
Let me get Jake Fromm, man.
I was give you a room, but you know what I mean?
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll send you cross-state to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have all the stats and all the scores from games going on during another busy Sunday in the National Football League. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. Second and 10 coming up.
You didn't get him in the first round, nigga. You probably got him in the third. No, you didn't. I don't believe it. I'm going to look that shit up.
Now he'll look to throw here on second and 10.
Oh, I read the shit out of that.
And it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Corey
Shit, like
Littleton.
Link, stupid. Oh, yeah, I know.
Interception for him in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie.
Nah,
How
nigga.
much does
Like, oh,
confidence
he's
start to
stupid.
become
Oh,
a factor?
motherfucker, you did it right.
Question because
That
that's
jersey
what they're gonna
education,
check
man.
on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammates going to check on it, because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. Draw play, Madison.
I keep thinking that's though. I ain't even down.
47, 1-yard gain.
We both got dreads. I thought that was down. I
Signal
forgot
for
he
the
was
first of their timeouts. As the
They do look alike, man. Look at him and
minute to go in this
Oh,
first
God.
half.
I'm about to say, I had to stop what I was about to say. I was like, look at him from the back. I'm about to get on your shit. It's the same from the back. Like, hold on, let me think about this shit.
Second of their timeouts as they stop it here.
I ain't saying no, man, so it don't count, man.
In this first half. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10. Back to throw, Love.
Oh, I threw that shit right to him. Come on, don't let him get no pick six. Come on, good shit. Damn.
Off at the 28. And he's
Get this nigga, hold on. What's your asshole, man? Hold on.
And he may want to track down
Spot.
football because that's interception
Get your ass out of
number
here,
1
man.
on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you
Why
ask
you
the
wasn't watching
equipment
this
guys to
before?
make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job. Finding ways
I
to
think,
take
I
the
was
ball
with
away
it.
from the other team.
What's the run? They're running it.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
My D-line, who's that?
Escape, and he goes
sweat.
down. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
Oh yeah, he was asking you was you waiting on the Browns or some shit or something.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long.
Man, so y'all got till fucking. Yeah, I know what you're saying. Y'all got till the fucking end of the night. Shit, ain't like we advancing no time soon.
He'll drop to throw.
They about
Oh,
to
the
fuck you
pressure
up.
too great, and he goes down
That's the new
once
advance
more.
over there.
Montez Sweat able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
Damn,
He's going to go down.
I'm fucking him up, but he can't get no time.
Maybe that was
Damn.
for the best.
You should throw that money on Aaron Donald and all them other niggas. He could have spent on some linemen.
So we've reached halftime
What the hell is
here
he doing?
on
What the fuck
opening
is this nigga
weekend.
doing?
As we toss it an hour or so east of here to Orlando, it's
All right,
Jonathan Coachman
21-3.
with our EA Sports
King
halftime
Black.
report. All right,
And
Coach,
Trent.
thank you.
Coach
and we
GG
welcome
can't wait
everyone
for
back
off-season.
quarter number
Oh damn, they
3.
played? Nah.
We'll see if
Niggas play on
week
some
one
slick shit.
fatigue
I don't
becomes any kind of a
ain't
factor
see no
as we
stream or
are
nothing.
back underway in the second half. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back
Come
of
on,
the
D,
end
let's keep
zone
it
for a
going, baby.
touchback.
Looking good right now. Let's finish this shit, man. Play ball in the second half, cuz.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never wanted to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. This is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive, and we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Montez Sweat getting him once again his third sack of the afternoon.
I'm about to come at him with this one. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
They'll look to throw
Damn.
here.
We want
Under
to do
pressure
that shit.
again,
That's
and
that blitz
down
my
he
man's running
goes
on me in the
again.
Super Bowl. I ain't gonna keep doing that
Montez
shit, though.
Sweat.
I'm gonna do it a couple times.
Who else? He's in there for
That
his
shit
fourth
crazy, though.
sack of the
Somebody do it.
afternoon. Here's Bradley Pinion now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
Engage 8 from the, I think it was a 4-4 or one of those. Probably 3-4 Bear. Yeah, that shit crazy.
He'll take it at
That
the
shit different than the
42.
regular Engage 8.
Call it an even 40-yard punt, 7 though on the return. And this
That's what he was
offense
doing on me
will
in the
take
Super
over
Bowl.
right
Just
at the
fucking me up.
midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. Good
What?
starting field position for them here as they
You
come
talking
up
about I didn't
1st
say
and
it
10.
music, man. What
Right
you say? That's how you got that
50-yard
first
line.
quick.
Here's Madison running on 1st down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd
Okay,
down.
hey man, if
After
you
the
get
loss to
Saquon
start
back and
out,
other
it's
shit,
2nd and
and
11.
Dalvin back with the other shit, yeah, man, we can do that.
Check Mike 45.
Okay, let's do it then. Let me see you do it. I got you.
45, 45. Mike, 45.
Oh man.
Here's Locke.
Oh shit. No.
And
Ah.
that'll be
Yeah, I
incomplete.
think you should have caught that.
Good
That'd be
protection
crazy.
that
if you caught
time, and they
shit.
couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
I remember a coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up
Yeah.
against them
Who's that?
offensively.
Oh.
As an inside linebacker, got to be a little bit more poised.
No doubt about it,
I'm trying
because
to get
they
them
get
away
a
from
little
him,
bit of
man.
flexibility, especially when they're trying to stuff a gap. You know, we get that double A gap look. This time he got too eager and got too deep into the backfield.
They still need 6 yards here on 3rd down after the penalty. A shotgun snap for Locke. Under pressure, and down he goes. Locke is sacked.
I said, let's see what Tua do. I'm really wanting to
Aaron
see.
Donald gets the sack. So they come out of the locker room trailing, but plays like that, they won't be
He
trailing
said
much
that?
longer. Defense really starting out well this 2nd half.
Yeah, they knew they
Nah,
had to
he was
jumpstart
talking about,
things a little bit. They really struggled in the first
Nah,
half trying to slow
you
them
only
down.
get the context.
But now they had a plan.
The reason he
made
said that because before my
adjustment
man
we
was
always
like
talk
beat his
about,
ass
and
or
it
some
worked very
shit.
well on that
And he was
play.
basically responding to him like, I'll see what I can do.
He just said that, like, after you put the stream up.
And then, that was,
The
you don't
Bucs
even know the
offense set
context.
to
That's why
begin
what's
their
happened
next
to y'all Jersey
possession.
niggas,
And on
man.
the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything
Got
going.
y'all Jersey
Yeah, they
niggas,
busted
man.
deep inside their own territory, which means they're
Oh,
gonna
that
lose
should
the
have been a
field
pick
position
six
battle as a
right there. Who
general
the fuck is
rule.
that?
What they're looking for now is a little more consistency.
Yeah, that
Move
should have
the
been a
ball
pick
at least
six.
a
That
few
should have
times
been
on
a
offense, get a couple of
30
first
minutes.
downs, and hopefully flip
Might
the
get cut,
field.
though.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
Check safety, check safety. You go tight. You got tight. Leo, tight right there. Kill, kill, kill. Gone. Kill.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
Look at
Pressure
that.
from his right, and he goes down
That fucking
hard.
line
Flat
up,
on
boy.
his back. Daniil Hunter picks up
Neil
his
Hunter,
second
JJ
sack
Watt,
of the
and all those-
afternoon.
yeah, they got a lot
So
of
one quick, easy analysis about
Mine's
why they've
fucking
struggled
Tua
so
getting
far.
getting
They keep
the
putting themselves in
what's
third
that
and
old
long
shit they used to have?
situations.
They
They
probably
just took
still
another
got it.
sack
Like,
right
hey,
there.
welcome
For the
welcome to the
offensive
NFL.
film
Remember
section
that
tomorrow may
shit?
be a
This
little
shit
longer
was
than
like,
it normally is.
Not
hey,
a lot of
Rocky, welcome
positive
to the
grades will
NFL.
be handed out thus far.
I'm gonna name this stream.
They'll drop to throw.
Oh shit, who was
In
that?
trouble
Damn.
here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Ed
He gave
Oliver.
me shit on
He's
offense.
the
Look,
one
he
to
probably
get him
mad.
this time, and back-to-back sacks
I don't go for it,
brings up
cuz.
4th
Oh, he
down.
gonna go for it. Ah, nah. Ah, nah.
And how about this?
What are you
4th
doing?
and long, and they're going to go for it.
This is the quick shit right here.
They'll try
4
and
for
throw
21 on your
for
own
it here.
shit. Ah, damn, he got me. He got it though. Some
Open
dumb
man
shit.
is Godwin.
I kind
It's
of gave it to him
complete.
though, but I kind of played, man.
27 yards,
I
a
should
big
have
play
thought it
there
zoned
on
up. He would have
4th.
got it.
So
He
from
just
the
kind of caught me
46
off guard
now,
with that
1st
shit,
and
though. I
10.
gave it props.
Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
I'm like, man, I can't have him quit, man. That should be all bad.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
Oh,
And
this
that's
shit,
going to be
Nelson.
incomplete. A lot of
I ain't
contact.
worried about it. I'm
no
gonna stop him
call,
again
and it's
anyway.
3rd down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go
Might have
up
to
with the
fucking play without
defender
Dalvin
and find a
again,
way to
man.
start
I should
coming down
hopefully
with them.
he's back
And this
soon.
time, contact and another incomplete pass.
Delta.
He probably about to do
41's the mic. 41's the mic. Check 41.
Hey, tight.
Out of the gun now on third down.
Oh, shit.
Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete.
Fuck that up.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Let's go.
It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. They'll set up a throw.
Oh, that
Obviously,
should have
they're
been
not
another
where they
pick
want to be
six
right
right
now on
there.
the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few
I
more
knew
like
that
that, they'll be
was.
right
That
back
was
in the
somebody else
game.
that
And
time.
if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well and get a few stops.
2nd and 10 now from the 27. 2nd and 10.
Damn,
And
who
he's
was
going
that?
to go down. They get to him back at the
Damn,
40.
they got
Ed
two.
Oliver
DeMille
able to
got
get
two.
in there for his second sack
Montez
of the
got like
afternoon.
4.
This
AJ got
offense
like
in
probably
desperate
2.
need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Get out of here.
41's coming. 41's the mic.
Man, I
Got
need
wide.
this
I got
dude, man.
wide.
Two hands this, man.
You got to wedge that, huh?
Too little, cupcake. 41 mic. 41 mic.
Watch the run.
He'll look to throw. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And
Oh,
this
there we
is
go.
going to be
Who is that?
intercepted.
Number 23. Oh, that's Kendall Fuller.
Picked
out
by
here.
Kendall Fuller. Boy, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
That boy
And
Tua
as you
about
would
to go down
expect,
3
still
points
work in
after
progress
this
here
game.
in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Ah, damn.
And
That was a
down
fucking
he goes,
touchdown.
a
Come on, man. They got a block. Fucking
Vita
there.
Vea breaking through to get the
And that was a
sack.
touchdown.
Like how they started the third quarter here, they force a punt on the first drive,
Who's
and
my
after this
center, man?
sack, it looks like they'll be forcing another one as well.
Absolutely. Maybe got their
Give
second
me that
win
time,
coming
baby.
out of the locker room. To try again after the sack.
Ah, I'm
Luck.
gonna get off his
And
shit.
Charles got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Out of the gun, Luck.
He fucked him up. Who was that?
Wide open receiver complete.
Oh, that's touchdown. This nigga fast as shit.
And
Who
he'll
the fuck
get
is this?
into the end zone. Touchdown,
Oh, Russ. Oh, yeah, that's my
Minnesota.
rookie.
That's 3 touchdown passes now for Andrew Luck. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage.
Go
And
Vikings.
Charles,
It's
I
a
had an
good
offensive
way to start
coordinator
the
tell me
season off,
one time
baby.
that they design every play to score. I don't know how true that is, but he had to run a long way after that catch. Heck of a play.
I think that when he was telling you that, he was designing run after catch in every play. I mean, that's the only way to put it in there, and that's what we
I
got
ain't
on
gonna do
that
no
one.
stock kick. You
Nice
looking at
catch,
the damn
an even
stats.
better run for big
I'm about to
yardage.
play the Bears in the other league now. Oh,
This one fielded at the 5.
oh shit. Oh shit. Get him. All right.
We all know that teams never want to use the word panic,
Brown.
but if they expect to win this game, it has to start right here, right now. That return just set them up for points, and it needs to be a touchdown, not a field goal.
Let me pick my play. I'm gonna let my computer play this shit.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4's kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe return to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll go again to Jones. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer first down. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level, because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57.
I got you, punk. 57's the mic. Watch 57. Watch the run.
Haywood.
Watch the run. Yep, 57's the mic. 57's the mic. Ready, go.
Back to throw now on first down. Airing this one out for Evans. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Dante Jackson picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive. As they score here, especially a touchdown, it's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team. That their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Now throwing on first down and completing it. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. Back now in Tampa. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
11.
From the gun, here's Locke. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. 8 more yards this time coming off back-to-back first down pickups. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. On second down, this is Madison. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
And the Vikings first down.
Here you talking about?
Luck now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Throwing is Locke. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete.
Oh, shit.
And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. It's a gain of 16, and the Vikings have the first down as well.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
He's going to rifle one deep. And Luck will be intercepted for a third time. Carlton Davis picks it, and he will bring it out past the 20-yard line.
Interception.
Now they get a fourth quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And this is caught by Evans. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 17 yards on the play and a Buccaneer first down. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
SOS.
Watch the safety creep.
You're out. Shit. Check. Lucky. Let's go.
2nd and 4.
Rush coming,
and he's taken down. Montez Sweat able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Watch the out. Hey, check Mike 57.
Alpha. Switch up. Now. 57's the mic. Watch 57. Bring it. Check the backer.
25. Check 25.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He sets to fire deep. It's caught inside the 25.
Come on, Dante.
It's a big play there for the Buccaneers. 44 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. And they try to sweep to Jones. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or two. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Here we go on 2nd and 12.
I should have been. Oh, no.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership.
Might be that trash. He's fucking him up in practice.
Not taking himself
I can't do shit against my defense in practice.
Pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Ed Oliver.
Damn, he got 13 sacks this game.
That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. They're already slim hopes are going to run on this one. They'll go on 4th down.
I kind of did too, though. I ain't really shit my own
Gotta
foot.
try it
Damn,
here.
that
He's
nigga
back
came
to
right
throw.
there. That shit is
Pressure
crazy.
gets to him
That
again.
motherfucker can't do
From the
nothing.
corner, it was Kendall Fuller with a sack. Well, their first 4th down attempt earlier was successful.
Oh, you
This
saw
one
that shit?
backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their
That shit
aggressiveness.
crazy.
I
I
like
know
what
he
they're
bad as
doing.
shit.
They
They
got
done
it the
it.
first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, any 4th down stop is a
That
big
shit be
momentum
frustrating
play.
like a motherfucker.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st.
And if he wasn't
make it
coaching this,
2nd
he'd
down.
probably be like, fuck this shit.
11 Watch twist. Watch twist.
Gonna run with Madison again. Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a
Texas,
yard
man,
there.
fucked up giving me J.J. Watt.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to
It
keep
was
rolling.
on his head. That shit was
And
funny
they
as
want the onus
hell.
on the big fellas up front.
It was
to
on
bring
his
this
head.
one home.
Here's Locke.
Oh, good
And he's
catch.
got his target. That's more. 5th catch of the
I ain't gonna try to pull
afternoon,
no
and that gives him a
touchdown.
1st
I
down.
got class, man.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Running from the shotgun with Madison.
Let him know. Let him know.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up
They didn't
2nd
play at this
down.
trip. You know, you had to
Continues to
play.
struggle
It
to
was
find
all
a crease
good.
to break off a big one and might need to just put that
I gotta
aside
play J, baby. Let's
and
go on
just
the
try
shit.
and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Everyone's got 4 down. Shift.
Going quickly
Yeah,
out
shit,
line to
every
Moore.
fucking franchise.
And
Unless
he'll
you're gonna
be
make the
brought
playoffs
down,
this year, too.
losing
Huh?
yardage back at the 40. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards. The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down. Luck now to throw. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the
We're gonna have
tackle's
another
made at the
dog
Buck
season, too.
16.
Right here, guys. Mike 51. Mike 51. Yo.
They'll run it with Madison.
Oh, damn, that's what
And he'll go down here at the
Yeah, I'm running that
12-yard
West Coast
line.
now. That draw
Yeah,
play,
give
I
him
be
4
fucking niggas up
yards
with
there.
that
It'll be
shit.
2nd
I already
and
know I'm
6.
gonna be popping.
And as runners, you like to blitz even on run downs. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
They go quickly here out to Moore.
Yeah, I ain't trying to score no touchdown.
Another good
man. We
completion
got
on the
it.
drive as the Vikings have a 1st down. Well, they probably don't
give
need to
him
run a
his
play
GG,
here,
man.
but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal.
Hold on, what
So
that
the
shit
final
is?
seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota victory. And, partner, I must say, good to see you again. Been too long. And it's good to have football back, isn't it?
Didn't you see me in preseason? Weren't we together in preseason?
Yeah, but
Nah,
preseason,
I'm
you know, it's
talking shit.
preseason. This is week 1.
Oh, you're trying to say real football.
The real football.
Not preseason football
Yeah.
where we shake down the rosters and figure out who's going to play and maybe the starters don't play as much. Now it's the frontline guys from the first whistle.
Yeah, I tuned you out in the preseason. But now I'm listening to you.
Oh, he must have removed stuff.
So for the Vikings, not much to complain about here. They come
Man,
in
that
and
was a good
steal a
ass
victory
game.
in
Boy,
a
that's a good way to
tough
start the
place to
season off.
play. on a Sunday night. And they'll have another road date next week with the Indianapolis Colts. Meanwhile, for the Bucs, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
That boy Tua was looking nasty out there, but like I said, it wasn't his fault. He just had no time. He was running the ball pretty good. He shot how long Dalvin out for, man. Man, he's such a hater, man. Yeah, those sacks was, I mean, he just couldn't do shit on offense, though. I mean, he was like, he didn't have a shot. My D-line was too crazy. Let me turn this shit off. Everybody get the fuck out of my stream. Whoever's still in here. It's probably you.